I'm Erica Hinke. I am a certified personal trainer, a group exercise instructor, a coach with Beachbody, and I'm doing the Insanity program right now with a bunch of other people who are just rocking it out. I wanted to do a quick video for all those people who are doing my 60-day Insanity challenge right now. After going through the first week, you guys are rocking it. Keep going. You're doing fantastic. Keep up the great work. But after having gone through this program for a week myself, I wanted to show you some modifications on some of those exercises in case you're having some trouble or feeling like you just can't do what Shaun T and all those other guys in the videos are doing. So I wanted to come up with some modification moves for some of those exercises that you see in Insanity. But you can apply these modifications to any of the workout programs out there. It really doesn't matter. So long as you're staying safe, you're going to get effective results. So you just want to make sure that you can keep your body safe and doing the moves in a way that isn't going to cause injury or problems so that you can keep moving forward with your goals and doing your programs. Please watch to the end of this video because I will give you contact information to reach me. If you're not currently in my Facebook challenge group, you can contact me so that if you have questions about other exercises that need modifications, I'll be happy to help you out with that. Or if you'd like to join me in future challenges that I hold, please contact me as well and I will give you information on when I'm going to do my next challenge. All right, so there's two moves in Insanity that I want to kind of break down for you guys and show modifications to either lessen the intensity or lower the impact so that it doesn't hurt back, knees, things like that, hips. I know some of you have some problems in those areas. We all have those problems at some time or another. So I want to show you modifications for, first of all, the suicide jumps, also known as burpees, and also the power jump. So bear with me. I'm going to show you what the video asks you to do in Insanity, and then I'm going to show you how to modify that for your needs. All right, so here we go with suicide jumps first. Okay, so in Insanity, Shaun T always tells us to squat down first with our hands close to our feet together and our hands close to our feet before jumping back into a plank. Now this position here, when your feet are closed, tends to push our knees forward and our chest comes down because we're putting our hands to the floor, and that can put a lot of strain on the knees and the hips and the back. So if you have problems in those areas, I want to show you how to modify that so you can still get the most effectiveness from that move, but you're not, killing your knees or killing your back in the process. So what I recommend is instead of squatting down with your knees, feet and close together, I want you to separate your feet wide. So when he says to go down into that squat position, I want you to put feet wide, knees out to the side, toes pointing out to the corners, and bring your hands down. Now the key to this though is to make sure that you're dropping your butt to the floor and not just dropping your chest this way. So here's how it looks sideways. You want to drop your butt to the floor and push back so your knee stays over your ankle and not push forward this way and squat. And then the other mistake would be is instead of squatting, this is the correct position. The other people will straighten the legs and bend over the waist rather than using their legs. So how this would look is you would do that same suicide jump with feet wide, then jump back to plank, back in wide, and stand up. Or jump up, arms come up. So that's your high impact version with a little bit of a modification in that jump. Now here's another modification for you. You don't ever have to jump if you don't want to. Keep your feet on the floor and step it out, and you can still get the same effect. So here's how it would look. You'll just slow it down a little bit, and you step out, out, back, back, in, and up. So here's how that affects you. When you jump back, if you go out wide and you jump back, it takes a lot of core strength to keep that plank position without hurting your back. If your core isn't strong enough to jump back, then you can just step back. And then you would either step or hop back in before you came up. Okay, so that's what I want to show you guys. Please don't ever think you have to go full out, full intensity, hardcore jumping every single time, because you don't. You work up to that. And if you never get there, who cares? You just do your best. Doesn't matter. Okay, so the next one I want to show you is the power jumps. I hate power jumps. I hate them. I do them. I don't like them. But they're really tough on the knees. They can be really tough on the knees and the back. So here's the power jump in Insanity. You're squatting down and you're jumping. Squat down and jump. Okay? Now, that is a lot of impact for a lot of people, especially depending on what your surface of your floor is on. If you're on concrete, you're probably killing yourself. So if you have trouble with that, instead of squatting down and jumping up and having your feet and your whole body leave the floor and then coming down hard to the floor, what I want you to do is squat low and pull knee. Squat low, pull the knee. Squat, pull. Now again, remember, if I turn sideways, when you squat, push the butt back and drop the hips to the floor. You don't want to push your knees forward and let those heels come up. You want the weight in the heels. Okay, so push down in through your heels, pull the knees. Down through the heels, pull the knees. That will modify that move so you can take out the impact, and then you don't have to worry about killing yourself. You'll still get awesome results. You'll still do a great job. You'll still sweat. You'll work. You're going to build your muscles, and you don't have to worry about constantly beating your body up over and over and over again with those high impact moves. So I hope this helps you guys out. I hope you can get some information from these videos that'll make your workouts a little more effective, a little more safe. And thank you so much for watching. I hope I get to see you guys again soon. Bye.